Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. We need to go and fight the Rachni for the Krogan. I don't know if we'll also be able to do the Shadow Broker quest there, because he wanted us to go to that Krogan DMZ. We needed to go there. Should we do that side quest first? I say yes. You probably couldn't hear that though, over the noise. I'm guessing we shouldn't be able to do anything with that anyway. Right, I've done my reading for ALOT, but we need to go and recover some mercenaries in the Dranik system. No. Still, there's a fuel depot in this one.
I found something.
Ah, there we go. Free fuel. Oh, it's a bit fussy, isn't it? Oh, that was dull. I thought that was going to be a proper mission. Wet work, I believe, being a euphemism for assassinations. Well, that was incredibly dull, wasn't it? I got to say, I thought it was going to be a proper mission. Part of me doesn't want to go to another system and have loads of reading to do. Maybe I'll stick these planets in as a Stronka mission instead. So Maskim Zul isn't even the system we need. There's going to be 4 systems of planets here that we've scanned. Maybe my scan isn't working anymore. No, I'm sure it is. It must have already been mined by the Rachni, do we think? No, that wasn't what I was expecting at all. Well, the good news is this is a proper mission at last. James is rubbish, he doesn't say anything. We want an opportunity to kill Edie, we might get it here. And then we want to take someone else. Liara or Garrus, I would think. Maybe the Javik would have some insight onto the Rachni. The only thing is, I played through this game when I played on my own with Javik. And I think Liara. Let's take Garrus. Yeah, I sorted all that out. I could go and buy some more Crusader stuff, probably. I don't think I ever use this anyway. We do use freeze quite a lot. But once they're frozen, they're already dead, really.
Any updates, Shepard?
Our backup is waiting for us at the drop point. Arlac Company, Krogan Commandos.
That's correct. They are an accomplished unit, made famous for their decisive action liberating a colony from Batarian pirates.
Good to hear. Other than that, there's been no word from a team of Krogan scouts since they went through the Rachni relay.
There are many reasons that communication with the scouts could be disrupted.
We don't know much. but no Rachni activity has been reported.
It's unlikely to be the Rachni. You ended all hope of them re-establishing their race when you killed their last queen on Nevaria.
I remember. Just be ready for anything.
Yeah, shuttle just arrived. You better get moving, Team 2. See anything, let me know.
Grunt?
Shepard? Shepard!
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
They did. Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me. Didn't want problems with the Council while they prepared for war. But the situation changed.
Yeah, they got bigger problems, all right. That's why I'm out here running ALOT Company. They're tough, think they're invincible. Reckless, but effective.
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How did you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
Wasn't easy. When Rex put ALOT Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tachanka and became part of Clan Erdnot. I was an equal. And being the strongest, I was chosen to lead this honored company.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred Krogan being in charge.
I collected a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect me.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if you're Krogan or half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
Glad you're here to crack some heads, Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. The Rachni. A chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
We don't know if the Rachni had anything to do with this. We're here to find the scouts. I didn't see any signs of activity during our approach.
Agreed. But this place smells wrong. Like a bad wound. Our scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
Sounds like fun. Just like old times, Grunt.
ALOT Company, move out! Grab what you need, Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.
Sounds good. Take what you need and move out.
Have they left us some upgrades, have they? That'd be pretty sweet. Bet they haven't, though. They actually have. Now, is that good, a claymore? I think that's a shotty, isn't it? Looks very similar, in fact. I'm not going to risk it, you know. Oh, he's left us an upgrade as well. Well, this was worth the trip then.
Not surprised Grunt found his way into the action. Little guy's all grown up. Glad he's here.
Don't think...
It's very quiet here.
Actually, I could test it in the field, couldn't I? Let's test it. Not a lot of bullets. Oh, that sounds good. It appears on the wall straight away. Yeah, I'm going to give it a go. Hopefully there'll be an Atlas somewhere.
Ready, Shepard. We're right behind you. You ready to go?
What did you do after the Collectors were defeated?
I spent most of my time back on Tachanka learning what it was to be Krogan. In the lab where I was created, the lessons were like fighting with practice weapons. They had no bite, no impact. I needed the blood and pain. I made mistakes, but I learned.
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost as well. They weren't going anywhere. Doesn't matter. We're here to find the Rachni and burn them out.
Tell me more about this company.
Arlak means Eye of Wrath. We are named after the fierce Tuchanka's son. Rex handpicked us from different clans to show a united Krogan. We were sent because we're the strongest.
Did Warlord Okeer imprint anything on you about the Rachni during your creation?
Okeer ensured I knew of the Rachni. They are respected as an enemy. Everyone thought they were dead, defeated by the Krogan. You proved that wrong. If they're here, my blood demands they die.
Did Warlord Okeer imprint anything on you about the Rachni during your...
Okeer if they're here. Finally! Right behind you, Shepard.
Sorry about that, I was distracted for a second.
Everyone all right?
Shepard! You in one piece?
Looks like we're all okay. Keep in radio contact!
On our way!
Oh, and it could be that they just fell down a hole. I mean, that's what's happened to me. It's possible it just happened to the Krogan scout.
Something up ahead.
I see it. Grunt, got a body of a scout here. Been dead a few days.
Yeah, if he has his weapon, grab it. You won't need it anymore.
Is that webbing?
Looks like it.
This darkness is going to make it a little harder, Shepard.
Agreed. Everybody be ready.
Movement. Anybody catch that?
Confirmed. Some kind of plot ahead.
Yeah, what is that?
I was expecting a loud noise then. Oh, I'm stuck. Harder in the dark, it most certainly is.
Note the wires, Shepard. Reaper technology.
Maybe.
I'm almost dead. Why am I almost dead? Fuck, I'm on 1 health. Did I shoot myself, maybe? So, I probably don't even want this gun. Yeah, it could easily... Oh, that's the old one. It could easily be Reaper Tech looking at all these wires. I guess the Reapers didn't know that the Rachni had been exterminated until they come here, maybe?
Grunt, we got company!
Light him up, Shepard!
I don't think we can fight with this range with this thing. This is all going wrong. Ah, just kill me. He's making hard work of killing me, isn't he? There we go.
Grunt, we got company!
Light him up, Shepard.
Along the far wall, Shepard. That rack
Oh, that was a wasted opportunity. Right, let's not do that again. Clearly we're taking these things a little
We
bit for
got
granted.
company!
Light him up, Shepard.
Right, it's clearly whatever this thing here is that's killing me.
Along the far wall, Shepard. That rack
Good eye.
Help me, someone. No, save me. Someone save me.
I hardly recognize them. Reapers made some modifications.
Grunt, Rachni presence confirmed. Modified and very dangerous.
Finally, something to kill. Nothing here yet. Lost a Krogan to a sinkhole. Bad way to go.
The nest has to be here. The significant amount of Reaper forces indicates we are on the right path.
They must have found a fossilized egg or something then, unless they'd already collected one in a previous cycle. Again, mind you, Cerberus had them, didn't it? We found plenty of outposts with Rachni that Cerberus had been using. Again, this suggests that the Reapers and Cerberus are now in league, doesn't it?
Look at this. No question Reapers have been here.
Agreed. Let's find out why.
Oh, it's splashing from the spore pods. Just make sure I didn't miss any. Yeah, I did.
A barrier, Shepard.
Copy that.
How are we getting by this? That did it.
Anyone injured?
Looks like we're finding another way out of here. Come on.
What was that noise, Shepard? Sounded bad.
Cave in. We're all right.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
That hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Yeah. Shepard, I know what happened to the scouts.
What did you find?
They got hit hard. The leader ordered them to carry weapons deep into the caves. He knew the next team would need help.
They died making sure we could make it to the central chamber. Come on.
Look out!
Looks like a last message. He's asked that it be delivered to an Asari named Araba on the Citadel.
Another haul, Shepard.
Expect trouble.
Once again, I was expecting a loud noise. It's going to come. I'm sure something's going to jump down on the ceiling from us. I mean, they're spiders in a lot of ways, aren't they? Can't get out from cover because then I just get smashed. Right, this is all wrong. I don't know where I'm going to go. Back out the hallway, I think. Maybe that's what I was meant to be using.
Stay low. Don't let it get a beat on you.
Oh, the grenade killed me. I'm not used to that. Well, I don't know how long this episode has been. It feels like a long time because I did millions and millions of readings. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Come back for the next part of Mass Effect 3. Damkiana, known as the main source of helium-3 in the Mascom-Zul system, is orbited by abandoned recovery stations that the Rachni built during their days of conquest. Because the Rachni trusted in their high tolerance for radiation, the stations were poorly shielded against cosmic rays and have deteriorated over time. The Citadel species built their own stations during the Rachni War, several of which have been maintained to this day. Kashyap-2 is the first terrestrial planet the Rachni visited after achieving spaceflight. Although most of Kashyap-2 is composed of silicate materials, the Rachni made an important discovery when they charted the Howling Gulf, an enormous crater near the planet's equator. The depression was caused by the impact of several dozen extrasolar asteroids containing large quantities of element zero. The Rachni took samples of the new element back to Suan for further study. Centuries later, when the Rachni captured the Citadel expedition that opened the relay to their system, their research on ESO helped them reverse engineer the ship's FTL drives. The Rachni built faster-than-light vessels of their own and rapidly expanded beyond their own stars. Suan, the Rachni homeworld, is tidally locked to the system's red dwarf. With one side constantly bombarded by the sun and the other completely frozen, life evolved in the Terminator, the perpetual twilight zone between Suan's two extremes. The Rachni mainly foraged underground. Suan's abundant subterranean rivers presented them with a place to thrive. Wrestling with the engineering problems of Suan's extreme surface environment may have given the Rachni their first insights into how to build interstellar spacecraft. Suan was the site of the last battle in the Rachni Wars. When Krogan forces bombarded the planet, the Rachni abandoned their surface buildings for the security of their tunnels. The Krogan, resistant to Suan's toxic atmosphere, carried weapons of mass destruction into the secret chambers of the Rachni Queens and detonated explosions so powerful the sinkholes are still visible today. Listening Post X-19 was built shortly after the Rachni Wars, just in case any Rachni survived the annihilation of Suan. The post orbits the mass relay and is still manned and maintained, although today it largely exists as a customs checkpoint for researchers studying the Rachni homeworld. Among members of the Council militaries, being assigned to the station is seen as a form of punishment or exile, considering that there have been no signs of sapient life on Suan for over 1,000 years. Kef is a hydrogen-helium gas giant. Records show that the planet should have a helium-3 mining infrastructure, but scans find nothing of the sort. There are neither abnormal heat sources nor space junk from destroyed refineries. If the infrastructure was removed, it was removed entirely and within the last few years. Inakos is a metallic asteroid. Its surface was once raided for its abundant olivine, which is used for carbon sequestration on heavily populated worlds. More than half of the mass of the asteroid has now been depleted, exposing its relatively pure iron-nickel core. Although Utuku is habitable, extreme temperatures and violent weather have discouraged colonisation. Because the planet has little liquid water to retain heat, surface temperatures regularly oscillate between 70 to -60 degrees centigrade. Utuku's vegetation is notable for having evolved flexible central stalks to survive high-speed winds as well as leathery leaves to shrug off the planet's frequent sandstorms. Animal life is mostly confined to the planet's small oceans. Utuku has few valuable minerals. The Krogan surveying team that first reported back from Maldor said, in a characteristic understatement, that the planet had a bit of the good stuff if you can get past a little acid. Although Maldor's mineral wealth includes uranium, iridium and other heavy metals, miners must contend with crushing gravity and atmosphere, boiling temperatures and clouds of sulfur dioxide. As such, once the planet's most accessible ores were depleted, the mining interests that exploited the planet quickly departed.